It's just fantastic. Captain's log, subject 220126.5. With the envoy sound asleep, I've decided to tattoo some profanity on his face, making him look uber professional. I've wrapped his hands in gaffer tape. Oh, and I moved his penis and put it on his chin. So I should purge those plasma vents. Hello everyone. Today we have another potential Karen. This one though is given a different name, but don't worry, we shall reference her by that name and then decide whether or not she is in fact a Karen by the end of this video. As the subject matter also pertains to mask mandates, I'm going to insert a disclaimer. Whether you yourself agree or disagree with mask mandates is not the discussion or argument here. It is about the individual obeying the rules of the establishment they have entered. We all have to obey them, and also, added disclaimer, the customer is never right. I have said that so many times, all of you should have that tattooed somewhere on your body, mostly so I don't have to continue saying it. But as we all know, I'm going to continue saying it regardless, because customers are stupid. So the name given to the alleged Karen of the day is Target Tammy, and the reason why is because this particular incident took place in a Target store. Now there were two people recording in this. One was Target Tammy, the other's a TikToker, so yes, the video did come from TikTok, called Ross is Funny. Of course, nothing makes you funny more than having the word funny in your name and telling everyone that you're funny. But as the interaction is quite fascinating, there is a possibility Ross could in fact be quite amusing. So I think now would be a good time to start playing the video from Ross's perspective and provide suitable context so as to explain why this even happened in the first place. Oh, and it's a shame Target Tammy has not uploaded her side of this, although chances are, as she's a bit on the middle-aged side, it's probably on Facecuck somewhere.
I'm in Target by Columbus Circle, and this idiot is bullying the cashiers because she doesn't want to wear a mask.
Well, I guess I don't need to give you too much more context then. Now, of course, I'm going to embellish because this video will be very short if I don't. Target Tammy is being instructed by the cashiers to wear a mask in the store. Target does have a mask mandate, so surely, as a customer, I know your rights and freedoms really are important. I fully understand that. Private property, though, rules are theirs to make. It is their kingdom after all. In the United Kingdom, if a shop mandates it, we do it. Of course, in our country, we don't have as many freedoms as you. The government mandates it and the shops, well, they'll say they won't do it, and then they go back on it and U-turn like the very government in office. Now, because Target Tammy didn't get her own way, she will pull her camera out and start recording them in an attempt to shame them because, well, I don't want to say mer freedoms, but because she believes she's right. But she really isn't in the context of what Target mandates. Also, and I'm going to keep saying this, and this also is directed at Ross as well, I guess, if you're going to record someone without their consent, you're a dick. I'm still going to mock Target Tammy because both Ross and Tammy are in the wrong for recording people without their consent. At the same time, this video's a doozy.
And she's streaming on Instagram. And they love drama, so let's give them drama. Let's give them drama.
Because I'm not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Not going to lie, there was a lot happening in that clip. Whether it be the man holding the camera speaking over everything, which made it hard to decipher what the lady was saying, or upon deciphering what she was saying, none of what Target Tammy making any sense. First, she referenced the lair. Do I need to go back to Target's mask mandate? Second, she referenced the fact that the staff behind the counter would not help her or assist her because she was not wearing a mask. Staff, I believe, I don't know if this is the case in America, but in the UK especially, have the right to refuse service. Most people can agree that is a thing, so I'm not entirely sure what the issue there is. Also, just to add it there, you used a word. Now in England, I can get away with saying it in the context of a product called Mr. Brains, but if I actually use the word, I'll be cancelled. And as I love my job, I'm not going to do that. So instead I'm going to reference it as the following.
The dreaded slur.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Faggot, leave.
Oh my god, do it again. I love that. I'm obsessed with that.
Target Tammy is so magnanimous in her victory in her head that she will give him the briefest of moments of time to drop the dreaded, earlier mentioned
Slur.
to then turn back to customer service so as to get what she demands, while shaming them on camera as evidence of the offense that has been caused to her. Her self-righteous indignation captured on camera with a customer service assistant who's also wearing a mask so you can't even see them to begin with. All you have is a name badge, and that's enough to go on. So what does Ross do next? Because he handles this quite well. He seems to be in a chipper mood. How does he handle target Tammy? Well, he has a question to really test her convictions.
So what's your name? Well, if you're strong in your convictions, just say your name.
It's on the noise, so no, you have to have a mask walking in here.
Mandate is not a law.
Okay, sweetie.
So there are 2 points there worth addressing. First, target Tammy refused to give up her name, while simultaneously her unironically filming somebody who had a name tag on them. She herself couldn't stand by her convictions. What a coward. Second, she mentioned at the end, mask mandates are not a law. And there is a point to that, of course there is. But again, what the store dictates is what the store does. But let's add to that, while there were appeals in court in New York City concerning mask mandates, the mask mandate remains in effect. And I'm not now going to be drawn into the rule requiring masks violating state constitution, because this video will be far too long and I'm not doing politics over here. Let's just deal with the fact that mask mandates are a thing. You can say they're not their lair, but they are a thing regardless, and you must obey them or you risk the consequences, whether that be the customer, target Tammy, being refused service or assistance, or perhaps being barred from the store, or even better, you run the risk of being caught on camera being a complete and utter melon.
I wasn't really willing to give her more airtime. She's just another idiot. We've all seen them. But the best part is that when she started getting huffy, I saw her earphones fall out of her bag or whatever, off to the side. And at first I was gonna get her attention, and then I saw what she was doing. So while she was on her little tirade and standing up for her rights or whatever, I just picked them up and I just took them. And so this bitch will not have any music, and we'll have to buy new headphones.
In before someone says that man's a thief. No, he's not. It's called a trophy of war. So I have asked a few people, some of whom do in fact live in busier areas of the world. Earphones are very important. It's like losing a limb, or so I've been told. It's a shame that Ross did not air out the rest of target Tammy's behavior, because we don't have too much to go on. But as we have enough, I think we can edge towards, is target Tammy a Karen? Personally, I think she might be. She certainly leans towards it, based on the very definition of what a Karen is, also her behavior in the store with what we saw. We do need a little more information, of course. I doubt Ross is going to give it to us, and if anyone tried, he's probably still busy disinfecting his trophies so he can use them in his next battle. I don't remember what the score is for this, by the way, so do forgive me. I do believe the not Karens are still winning, so we do need some good solid Karening from this. As we are done though, I would love to know what you all think. I know this video is a bit short, but don't worry, there are longer videos on Thursday and Friday planned. If I don't see you on Twitch tonight, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Do please smash the like and leave a comment, really drive up the engagement, it really helps the channel, and thank you all for listening. Ta-ta.